Welcome back, everybody. In this one, we got 3 games left in our first season. I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs. Our record's 78 and 81 right now, or 82, 71 and something. They're 71 and 80, 78 and 81. So I don't think we're not gonna make the playoffs. So we're gonna play the 3 games, and then we're gonna go into the off season. Typically, in your first year, you're just going to re-sign a contract with them, and then we're going to kind of change our guy around before we go into the next year, and then we're going to be starting off the next season, our second season. All right, yeah, let's get into it.
Dave Knox, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Man at first, one away. Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Dave Knox, the next up for the Padres. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Nelson, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One very early on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. That's inside, and that is ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail here 1-0. This is Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. One out, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center.
Sorry.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. So a man at first. Here's Gurriel. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Padres nothing.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Dave Knox.
Sharp
There we
grounder.
go.
That's through for a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to
No, we don't care.
react. And
Take your base.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Stamont, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
We should have made more trades. 'Cause our team isn't
Hit on the
that
ground
good.
to short. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
looked to me like he kind of
I probably have.
played him instead of
I
playing
probably have
the
like
ball,
10
and
errors.
it just ate him off. Your hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Knox in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. To second, pulls him off the
I was
bag.
going double
Well,
anyway.
that gets him a little closer in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
If they had a
The
perfect
dangerous
throw,
hitter coming up to hit in
we
Xander
definitely would have been
Bogaerts.
thrown out.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this.
This guy
Make the
3
team
for 3,
earn their way
home
up.
run, 2 singles, 4 RBIs.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now.
All right, come on.
Rips
There you
that
go.
one to right. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Didn't
It's
hit
an
the top of that.
RBI
It
single,
wasn't a home run.
and now they trail by one.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the D-backs catcher,
Tired.
Adrian Del Castillo. Swing and a ground ball. Knox. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Let's see if I can be the hero here.
And that one fouled off.
Totally.
Misses
Ball back
outside.
outside.
And that's ball one.
Oh,
And that's fouled off.
come on. Don't swing at something stupid.
And a ground ball to first.
Kind of like that.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We push on to the 11th. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. So the tying run at second. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
These guys are relentless Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get
See
you
what
into
he
the corner
does. Probably gonna walk
and
him.
knock you out.
Line drive. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The winning run on second base. On the ground to the left. Hampson on to first. And they're down to their last out.
This game's taking forever.
We're in
Top
extras
of the
here.
13.
Here's the third baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Oh, great. 96 speed. Good.
Dives and kicks it on the infield. Fires to first,
Yeah,
and he
there's no way
beats
we're
it.
gonna get him.
Everyone's safe.
You know,
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
See if I can do
Last
something
half
here.
of the 13th set to go. And now the shortstop, Dave Knox. On the ground,
wow.
right side. Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down. Knox did well in the losing effort.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
I wish I would have did better.
Next for the Padres, Dave Knox.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a foul ball. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. In the air, left field, down the line.
Go foul, go
Grichuk
foul.
on the run. Can't get there. This one lands
I
foul.
probably should have let that guy just go.
Burns was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
In the air, out towards left center. Grichuk makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Dan Harris. Bogart.
2 outs, runner at first. Jordan Lawler digs in now.
Lawler.
Out to short. Knox. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 1 hit, the home run. No errors and 1 left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Padres nothing. 1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off.
Why didn't I let that go?
Just missed. The Padres hitless so far in the game. That one ripped. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
All right.
The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball.
Very early, very early.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that
wow.
one.
See if you can go
One ball,
upstairs a little
two
bit.
strikes.
Make sure you miss
Stop being
up
so
and out of
stupid.
the
Why
zone
you
since you're heading to
swinging
count
at
1,
stupid
2.
stuff?
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one high in the air to left center. Barossa on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Xander.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Knox getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Why not try for it? Let's see if we can tie it. Nope.
On the ground to first.
There you go, Naylor.
Out number 2 and another run comes in.
Yeah, our team's pretty bad, and I'm not helping.
Back here in San Diego, here's Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Out to short. Knox. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Corbin Carroll.
Stepping in
need
for
to,
San Diego, Dave Knox. 2
like,
for 10 in the series.
With this baseball game,
That one
Counts
way
you know, if our
outside.
team is bad, we shouldn't have this many fans in the stands. I think they should add that in the next game. I think it'd be cool. Like your team sucks and no one wants to be there.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the switch hitting left fielder
Last game
Jurickson
of the season,
Profar.
let's just try to go for a steal.
And the right-hander deals. Runner takes
There we go.
off, squirts away a little bit. He rolls, save. That's a stolen base. And now a man into scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Ketel Marte. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
1-1-1.
Oh, can't pick it up
See,
cleanly.
this is what sucks, man.
Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him.
How do you get an error?
Much gifted a leadoff base runner
Well,
right
because
there.
I
And
pressed
as
the
an
B
offense,
button
this
too
is where
early
you really
to
want
pass
take
to throw the
advantage.
ball.
Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
I mean, it's
One
cool
out
that they
and
do
a
it,
runner
but
at
man,
second.
frustrates me. There we
Swing
go.
and a drive, deep right field. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. He leaves the yard to right. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
On the ground to short. Knox. They get the force, and that is the inning. One left for Arizona, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Perdomo over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Quick.
So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Knox really stood out in this win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came off. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
We won our last game of the season. Hopefully that I would say get us momentum going into next year, but yeah. Well, I don't know. I like to see if they add anybody to this team. It'd be nice if they do. But I don't know. I know when they hit All-Star break, they asked your agent or whatever, asked if you were happy. So I was wondering if if we're losing next season and it comes at All-Star break, I might ask for a trade. Yeah, unfortunately, we weren't good enough to make the postseason. Okay. Let's just see what it does. Let's send postseason. See who wins. The Marlins have defeated the Diamondbacks in the World Series, so the Marlins won. Retired players, Manny. Yeah. No inductees. Yeah, they're just going to offer you. So basically what you do is, I'm not going to ask for any more money or nothing. So I'm just going to accept it. And no, you are not saying things. I was traded in the offseason.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
So I got traded to the Toronto Blue Jays during the offseason.
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if 1 or 2 players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And the batter now, Dave Knox. In the air, out towards right center. Bader should have it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Well, let's see what we could do with the Toronto Blue Jays after a bad season with the Padres. They decided they wanted to get rid of me.
Christopher Morel.
So
Francis, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. To first, maybe a two-ball. Fires to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
at least we won't have to see those brown
And
jerseys
welcome back
anymore.
to the ballpark.
I
New
will
inning
miss the
getting
camouflage.
started. And the batter now, Dave Knox.
But not the brown.
McClanahan back to work. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball.
All right, come on.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch misses way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you
Why?
get hurt.
Swing with
Swings
that.
and misses. It's a strikeout. To first, they limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays nothing.
Wow. That was
So
embarrassing.
1 out, nobody on. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison. Danger.
Dave Knox next up for the Blue Jays.
All right, let's not swing at something stupid.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Yeah.
Over to Diaz.
Not a good
First
game
out
for
in the top of the 8th.
Our Blue Jays debut in our second season.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. On the ground to short. Fires to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Knox with a less than great game in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
So up next, Dave Knox.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and
Let's
miss.
see if we can get our
into that
first hit of the
dugout and
season
hit the
here.
reset button.
And be patient and not swing at something stupid.
That one pulled foul. pitch.
There we go.
And that one hammered.
Come on, go, 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 go. There we go.
Gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Out to short. Fires over to first. Third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays 1. On to the third inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Dave Knox. Bradley back to work.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Foul ball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie.
Down to third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Oh, he hits a home run.
As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Whips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, first baseman, Yandy. Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty.
Shortstop, Dave Knox.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bader makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Blue Jays 7, the Rays 1. Man at first with 1 gone, and Gary Sanchez at the plate. Bader stands at first with 1 out.
1-1-1.
Glove side, but it gets through.
Relay three.
Manages a throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. First and second, 2 outs. Knox getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just
that's off the plate.
missed. Two on, 2 outs.
Ooh,
Fouled off. He was late.
Let's go, Rays.
2 outs. There's a swing
There
and a
we go.
try.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Get out.
One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Clear the bases,
One run
huh?
across. Another comes in to score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting. He plays kind of a... So digging in, Dave Knox.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That'd be cool to get a cycle.
Swings and blasts one deep
Wow,
to
we're
left
hitting the
center.
ball good.
And that one is off the top of the wall. One
No,
run
just
is
another
in.
double to clear the bases.
In
Damn.
there safely. And it's 11-2.
We'll hit game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
I'll take it.
Knox had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Dave Knox comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Dave Knox. Pepio back to work. Outside low. And that's ball one. Knox
Counts 1-0.
with a homer in his last game.
All right. Let's see if we can get on base.
Oh, that got away from him. And
Charge
he's
them
gonna
out.
reach on a hit by pitch.
Come on,
to
go
lead
hit him.
off the inning. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Kind of wish you could charge the mound and go through like
launched a homer in
some
his
like
most
hockey
recent game.
type fighting. That'd be kind of cool.
Two on, two outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Tied up here in the early going. Wormburger into the outfield for a knock.
Come on, go home.
Coming
Go home.
around third is Jimenez. Safe.
Yes.
It's 2
Got
down.
it. Nice.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ernie Clement, the
Sorry, Ernie.
next to hit. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Let's see if we can drive in this one.
Ground ball up the middle.
Nope.
They get the force. That ends the frame. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. One down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Two.
And there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Yeah, let's see if we can get it.
Knox.
Oh,
Down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball, that's down.
I pressed the button. I'm glad he didn't swing. That would have been bad.
Runner.
Here goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
With the 2 outs like that, if I would have...
2 down, go-ahead run in
if they would
scoring
have got
position.
called out, I would have been just up to bat the next time up. So.
Hard grounder
There we
into the
go.
outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Simeon. The throw in, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So up next, Ernie Clement. Knox. Christopher Morel now at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to Flores. Now 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Knox with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
I'm going to call this episode right there. It's pretty exciting. Now we get to play for our new team, the Toronto Blue Jays, after getting traded in the offseason from San Diego. So it's going to be fun. I like it so far. It's only been 3 games, but I mean we won all 3 games, and I had a pretty good series. I'm batting .500 right now, so yeah, that'll be it. If you guys like it, please leave a like. Comment on if you guys get traded, or how you guys like your careers going on, and what positions you guys like to play, and that'll be it. I'll catch you in the next one.